It's a wonderful phrase, Gilded Age. The fact that it's Gilded Age, not a golden age. If you take a iron bracelet, right, not very attractive, but if you dip it in gold, it looks pretty good.
Edward O'Donnell is a history professor at the College of the Holy Cross.
The great vexing thing in the Gilded Age is that we have so much progress, so much wealth generation, and we seem to have more poverty than ever before. So if you're in New York City, you can walk down Fifth Avenue and be dazzled by all the wealth and all the incredibly expensive goods in the stores, and then you just go a few blocks away to a slum district, and suddenly you are surrounded by hundreds of thousands of people living in 6-story tenements, some of which that don't have running water.
The wealth was powered in part by the mass production of steel.
What's the thing that's changed our world in the last 50 years? It's the silicon chip, right? Steel is the thing that does that in the Gilded Age. It makes skyscrapers possible. It makes the Transcontinental Railroad possible. It makes gigantic factories with heavy, complex, new machinery possible.
For those who lived through it, did it feel like a lot was changing?
I think the average person in the Gilded Age had a real sense that things were changing really fast. Think about something like electricity and electric lighting. I mean, they are absolute revolutionary new forms of technology. Entire city is going to be illuminated at night. Indoor space is going to be illuminated. You can stay up later and read a book.
Unprecedented wealth, grinding poverty, and a federal government providing few safeguards.
There's a great cartoon from the era called The Bosses of the Senate, and it shows, little U.S. senators in the Senate chamber, and looming above them are these huge industrialists, literally in the shape of money bags, scowling down upon them, the copper trust, the steel trust, and so forth.
And is it fair, that depiction?
I think it is, because there are no rules. I mean, even bribery is not even very well defined. The greatest powers in America are not the government. It's John D. Rockefeller, it's Vanderbilt, it's all these titans, and they are not elected. If you don't like a governor, if you don't like a senator, you don't like a president, you vote him out of office.
But you couldn't vote Rockefeller, Vanderbilt, or steel industry king Andrew Carnegie out of their positions of influence.
The idea that Andrew Carnegie has one vote and one of his workers has one vote, therefore they're equal, is not true. Carnegie can send a telegram to the president, and the president will answer him and will help him, whether it's to stay on the gold standard or to keep the tariff high. That is a kind of power that nobody but a handful of people in America have.